Hello, 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 everyone. Are we on? Do we have audio? Can you guys hear me? It's been a minute. Whoa,
Hello,
what was
hello.
that?
What up?
What is up, everyone out there in TV land or live stream land? This is the IME updates. We're going to do this every Sunday between 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on how late Allies Amplify runs, and we're going to get into the updates and let you know what's going on with IME. No, we are not dead. We are still here.
Who are you people? You know who we are. Stop
I
it.
had to say that. Everyone was like, who is that? But
Who
we're
is that?
back.
We ain't go nowhere.
Oh, we ain't go nowhere. But did you guys watch Allies Amplified tonight? Am I the only one
Uh-huh.
that got the pleasure of watching?
You probably was only because I was super busy because I knew we had to come on. So I try to get a lot of things done before
Oh,
we came
okay.
on.
I was in and out,
Yeah, it was
but
a
But I
great
will be
show.
in
going
and out.
back to watch it so I can make sure I watch it.
Well, for those of you that are tuning in now and will tune in later, we have started some online live streaming programs, one of which that has already started is Allies Amplified, which is basically us showcasing our supporters, people that love the LGBTQ plus community, which is you, Angel and I, and you out there that's watching, and all of the advocacy work that they are doing. And our host is a fabulous, fabulous, very fabulous ally, Nimadi. She's doing a great job. Yes, and the allies she's getting, awesome, awesome, awesome. Tonight she had someone that was in theater, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, well, where is she finding these allies? I can't even find these damn people. Where did she find her? And I mean, she has a great resume. I can't remember everyone that she's actually worked with, but she says it on the live stream. So if you're interested to tune in on it, go to IME on YouTube, all of our social media pages. And as a matter of fact, if you have the app, you could watch it right online on our mobile app, available in the Apple and Android stores. But anyway, she says that her advocacy is her art is her advocacy. So she goes out and she plays LGBT characters. She says she loves it. She absolutely loves the community. She gets some flack from it. You know how I always like to bring up and discuss when the ally comes on. What is your experience? I know what we go through, but what do you go through being an ally? She says she gets flack. And Namadi asked her a fabulous question. I'm like, I wonder how she handled it. Then Namadi said, well, how do you handle that? She said that her defense is she just sits and listens. And she prays that they actually are listening with her, listening to themselves as they're talking to her. Um, I'm not sure how effective that is, that probably wouldn't work for me, but shout outs to her for, being a great ally. I love the show. And if you're not interested from maybe an entertainment perspective, you need to watch the teachers episode.
Right.
That was the stream before this one. Well, last Sunday she wasn't on, but the Sunday before that, oh my God. Oh my God. If you could hear, it was so heartfelt, touching. The teachers actually started to cry because, that food DeSantis and all the regulations and stuff he had going
Mm-hmm.
on, was so harsh with the regulations at her school that one of her students committed suicide. And in his letter, he mentioned that DeSantis was the reason. So you might want to tune into that episode, and you would have thought that that child was her actual person, her baby that she brought into this world. So Allies Amplify is definitely a great
Yes.
series.
Mhm.
You know, for those of you that probably saw the title and was like, nah, this is not for me. I'm LGBT. No, it's for you. Tune in and watch it. It's people actually going through things for you. These allies are out in the front line. It- excuse me, is a teacher on another one on there that's also trying to change the
Mhm.
curriculum so that it's more inclusive for LGBT people, and she's in the medical profession. So it's interesting. It's really interesting, and I'm glad that we decided as a board to do this show. But that's my spiel about what I'm excited about right now. But we
I
do
think
have our annual holiday. Oh, go ahead, Toya. You want to talk about the show? You was actually on there.
yeah. I was on the show. I was actually on the first show for Allies Amplified. And I think no Namadi, she is doing a great job with how she is bringing out the allies and just talking about everything that has been going on in the LGBT community, and how we have to stand up and basically be a voice and be an advocate for the LGBT community, because there's a lot that is going on that a lot of these these people out here, they don't want to hear nothing coming from nobody from the LGBT community, and even us as allies, we do get, like peers say, like some flap from being an ally, because we're standing up for what we believe is right. So it's not easy at all being an ally, or even speaking out saying that we are allies, because some people don't understand why. And me as a person, I just don't understand why I do they feel that they have to treat people in the community so wrong. So I think Namadi is doing a great job. So yes, definitely y'all need to tune in to Allies Amplified. It is not only for allies, it is for anyone who wants to understand what allyship is, and why we are who we are.
I know that it was maybe a little bumpy start to really connect with her, but she's done a great job. And I know that that ally program is super important because even when I speak to people, it's like if you represent the LGBTQIA community, people want to dismiss you like, why are you pushing yourself on me? But when an ally talks to someone, they feel more of a connection. They open it up to kind of see if they can connect with the experience or um, the message. They don't automatically dismiss one. So I think she's doing a great job, and I think that it's just real important for allies to have someone to connect with, have someone to get their message across, because a lot of people do listen to them quicker than they'll you know listen to me.
I think it's just finding those allies and bringing them forth to speak up. A lot of times people they're afraid to speak, but that's why we are bringing the platform for the allies to do that. We're bringing that platform. So, and that's one thing that we are focusing on 2025 more is allies, because we need y'all to stand up, and we need y'all to speak. We need y'all voices to be heard.
Sorry, I was trying to get that clip because it was just so powerful that I wanted to share it. But if I don't get it out tonight, maybe next Sunday. But I think that everyone really needs to see it. Hopefully, if you are a homophobe, watch it. It'll impact you in some
Mhm.
sort of way to say, what I'm doing is not right. Those harsh words, you're actually not only hurting someone's feeling, but you could possibly be helping them to get to a point to commit suicide, and it's really sad. But
Mhm.
let's get to, a more happier place and talk about what's happening next month. Now, on every live stream before every event, I ask you guys, are you ready? And everybody generally says what? No. Or I'll say no, I'm not ready. Are you ready, Angel? Are you ready for the holiday party?
I'm never completely ready. You know what I mean? It's never a point where you're ready. It's just like, you get to a point where it's like, you know what? This is as far as we can do, and we're gonna make it happen. But now I'm not to that point yet. But even up to the last leg, it's like nerve wracking. Like, are we gonna pull this through? Is everybody gonna, you know? We just want to make everybody happy. We
Yeah.
just want everybody to have fun and make everybody happy. So you worry all the way to the end.
What
But
about
no, I'm
you?
not.
You
I'm
know,
not ready.
You're not ready. What about you, Dion? Are you ready?
I'm always ready. I was born ready. The fact is that I just know I got to get done. So, and it's just all about planning and actually putting your game plan together to get everything accomplished. And like Angel said, it's usually some bumps in the road or things don't go the way that you may have planned it originally. But our those roadblocks and those stumbling blocks are actually I usually already factor in. So is whereas though this year I mean I did a little something different than what I usually do about taking off from work the day before so that for any type of little last minute things that need to be done if need to be I can take care of. So I'm I'm ready, and unlike in the past there's certain things I'm looking forward to it other than, oh God, I just wanted to be done. I wanted to get it over with. Now, that's at November 3rd. Now, in 30 days, I might just want this shit to get over with because I'll just be tired of being on here every week, tired of talking to y'all 3 times a week, and tired of
Good.
just all the shit that goes on with all of it. So, but on November 3rd, 2 days before, who knows what's going to go on that crazy ass election? I'm hopeful. If
Okay.
so, there we go.
Well, did you have to keep it that real? But I guess what you know
I,
what at IME they know
but what? What? It's you asked me. I'm looking forward to it. I'm good. I'm excited. I think this is going to be like every year. It's going to be better than last year because
okay.
every year that we have done it, it's been better than the previous year. But
You
if
know what?
something, what else?
I ain't even gonna say nothing to you, but Marcus just left a comment on Instagram. Marcus said, very excited about this year's holiday celebration, bringing an exciting lineup offering original music and holiday favorites. Also considering the entertainment award recipient for 2024. I don't know where y'all getting all this amusement and excitement from, but could y'all please just send it over here, funnel it over here, send it. Give me some, please. I need it. All right, Toya, how do you feel about it? Are you
Maybe
ready?
you maybe you need to be start drinking more like I do, so you feel better.
How you feel, Toya? How you doing?
so I y'all know I started with it. So I'm just looking forward to seeing the outcome and seeing our plan come into motion. Just setting everything and just getting everybody together and a good time and being happy. Just
Mm.
having a good time. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, so we actually have a plan.
Even though like
You know what?
yeah,
I don't think people believe that it requires a lot of planning to do half the stuff that we do. I think they believe we wake up and just go over. Oh, holiday party. Let's just
It
wake up.
decides a
What?
plan to do everything we do, not half the shit we do.
Yeah.
Shit, it's a
so
plan
yeah,
just to get up in the
that's
goddamn morning and get ready for work. That's a plan.
But you
yeah.
know what? I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
don't
gonna be
think
good because you
if
figure
we had
last
a
year people were still like under, kind of like COVID precautions and stuff. Not that it's not going anywhere. you
As you
know,
should be still.
but I think people are really starting to come out more and more this year. So, and by being after the election, hopefully it'll be a celebratory party also, for our new president. Hint, hint.
All right.
Shut
Hint, hint. You know what?
up.
So and we
Listen.
say this every time. We say it all the time about the event. You know, it takes a lot to put these events together, but honestly, when we put these events together, it we really we plan and stuff, and it comes from the heart what we really are doing and putting out here in the community. What we do, it really comes from the heart. We just don't throw stuff together. No, we got to sit and it's like it's very strategic the plans that we put together. You know, we don't just throw anything together. So it's definitely a lot of work in the background, but I enjoy the outcome of it. So I love what we do. Period. I love what we bring to the communities and stuff like that. So y'all just stay with us and just come to the event. You know, come to the event and see how it is. We'll be posting some photos and videos from last year event. If you did miss last year's event, it was phenomenal. It was a great event. You know, we had such a good time. We had some good people. We had a
It
lot of
was
good
all
people
right.
that came. It was a good event.
Yeah,
It was a
shut
good
up.
event. Right. Let me talk.
Look,
Nah.
Marcus
But
said it's our job to be excited. And Marcus said this is literally an event I look forward to every holiday.
that's great. I love that,
I mean, we
Marcus.
are
Thank you.
excited, but if the with the community, if the community come together, we'll be even more excited. You know what I mean? We do a lot on the back end, but we really need the community to show up and show out.
Show up. Show up and show out. All right. No,
Yeah.
that's right.
So let's talk about some of the moving pieces to putting this event together. Hi, Maybach. Maybach said, peace to all on the
Hey.
panel.
Right.
So the moving
Hey, maybe.
pieces. All right. So I'm going to talk about my piece, and then everybody can talk about their piece. Moving pieces, literally. If you watch, what is that damn movie with Meryl Streep, and she's in the fashion house, and she has all the little stuff that she's coordinating and matching. That's me for pre-holiday season.
Are you
I'm
talking about Death by Prada?
I'm like,
yeah.
Devil Wear Prada?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that what you're
literally
Yeah.
talking
with the fabrics, matching them up. Ooh, does this go right with this?
about?
Um, I'm on Adobe putting trees into posters and putting the little balls on them and then putting the tables by them. And then I drop them in the chat and say, hey, y'all, do y'all like this? This is how intense it gets. Then we got to match the forks and spoons. This is how thorough we are with this party. We don't we pay attention to every little freaking detail. Like last year, what I thought was funny is the battle of the trophies, where we were
Oh,
trying to match these trophies up so that they can be perfect in our vision. And I thought I laughed about that yesterday. I said, well, darn, with all the things that we have to do, like worry about to get the space paid for. And where the hell is the food coming from? And what is the menu? And what is the food going to look like? We're worried about trophies. Come on. This is how deep it gets. So I mean, if you're watching, you got to get there because we really put a lot of effort. I'm talking about calling out. See, Marcus said it's the devil wears Prada. That's how we are for the holiday party. It's literal lookbooks, printouts, food decor, dish decor, taking off the day before work, what should be said, what shouldn't be said, what should be worn, what shouldn't be worn. Remember the year we had the battle of the ladies girdle gate where we had to I'm like, yo, we gotta wear our girdles, everybody gotta look nice. This is how deep we get.
but you know what? On the back, I mean, on the other end, the compliments. Like we went over those awards, but look how those awards affected those people. You know what I mean? They were so appreciative and so touched. The little things like you said, you be looking at matching tablecloths anywhere, flowers, but people see that they don't realize how much it took for it to get there, but they appreciate the fact that it's there. And they get used to that, and that's what they expect, and that's what they look forward to. It makes them feel good. So all the hard work pays off.
Yeah, but that food piece, I know Dion with the plating, trying to make sure this is the tedious part that I don't understand myself. The plating, making sure everybody has something as simple as the same size meats. So you
Yeah.
don't feel ripped off. So
Yeah.
that's how intense it is. It's intense. It's very intense.
Hmm.
The
And you
word.
having a certain amount of the utensils and with the the ounces to make sure that, because a lot of times we use a 9-inch plate, so you want to make sure whereas though their plate is full but it's not overfull, and stuff's not falling off, and a lot of people are like OCD. They don't want their food touching. It's a lot of, and then you got to pay attention. We got to pay attention to the different, like, if people have allergies, um, pay attention. We have people that's vegan and maybe people that may be pescatarian. So you may need some side meals for certain people. I mean, it's nothing that I'm not actually used to, but people don't understand how you may have one, and it just happened at one of your events. We had one vegan at your event, and but because they were a paying customer, you had to make sure they had a proper meal when everybody else had, steak, chicken, and salmon. This, I had to create something for this vegan person so they don't look like they just eating a bunch of sides and eating some lettuce, and they actually have certain, a quality meal. So, but those is the type of things that we go through to make sure to give our, our people that come out and support us, our clients, our community members, everybody. We make sure we make you happy as much as possible. And I think in some aspects last year, I ain't had no control over it because you did it, Piers. Those cakes was just, they were immaculate, that amount of cakes, but it was just like I was shaking my head like that was just too much. It was just,
Hey,
you don't never get cakes like that at these buffets, banquets, or whatever. And I guess that's just where as though that just makes it us. you know.
but what kind
But
of cakes were they? Because see, people, don't know the difference. Like
they
the
were from, I don't know
way,
why didn't know. They were the daggone things that from, like, they were from a designer bakery that, what, they were from Dana's. Like, they were you just, if anybody knows, when you go to Dana's, because one, he like was like on television, and one, like, he got his one little slice of cake that's in a little container costs like $7, $8, $9 from there. So
and
to
they
have like,
hump, they hump,
yeah,
hump.
yeah, yes. I don't know. They was like double decker, triple decker, like cake, and like one slice was just like, I don't know. I got diabetes. I went in sugar shock just looking at this shit.
You
It
so
Be
reminded me of like
honest.
a wedding slice.
Yes, that's what
yeah.
they were like wedding cakes. Yeah, yeah.
Look, Marcus said, I'll just post my role here. As soon as we wrap up IME Fest, I automatically begin scouting for December, holding calls, auditioning talent, and making sure each artist has a ride to Delaware. That part, that coordination piece you got right there, trying to get the artists. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing because you got to make sure that they're not cursing. You got to make sure they're not singing and dancing and talking over their music. See, even that part is a lot. It's just a lot of moving pieces. And then
But see,
Angel behind the scenes.
I'm thankful for y'all's OCD. That way, the rest of us, especially you and Dion, because that leaves people like me to be able to just go out and continue begging. You know what I mean? I can continue begging on the back end while y'all OCDs kick in, and I know that because of it, everything a lot of things will be taken care of, or at least down to the minimum that we got to vote on. So I'm thankful, but it does, but it doesn't take only us though. We do need support.
Yeah,
Make it a little easier on us. Let's become a part of it. Become a
yeah.
part of it.
Become a part of the craziness at the end of the year.
Yes.
You're gonna
Become
enjoy
a
it.
part of the celebration. Feel good about it. Feel good about doing it for the community.
Look, by the time they're done with us, they'll be able to open up their own catering and party event planning company by the time we get done. But I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I do love it. I do love doing it for the community, like Dion said. And when we talk about community, we're not just talking about LGBT people.
No,
We're
we're talking
talking
about your community,
about
my community,
allies.
your neighboring community. We're talking about communities in general.
We talking about the tri-state area, basically.
Exactly.
That and
Exactly.
even going down to the DMV, like the area. We talking about because we've had guests from the DMV, So it's just like anybody that shares our mission and shares the belief that LGBT people and allies and everyone should work together in harmony and to just try to be in a better space in this little small little area of the world that we have. That's all it's about because we can't control everything that's going on outside our area and shit that goes on in Florida and things like that. But we can try to make our little corner of the world a better just atmosphere and place to live. And before I'm like I know getting on the soapbox a little bit, but it's like people don't take in consideration. People think because you in New Jersey, Delaware, and like Pennsylvania that the laws and the treatment and things like that. It's not like in Texas or Florida or whatever. Hate is everywhere. I see it every day. And by being an ally, sometimes you hear things on the slide that they don't say when they know it's somebody openly part of the community. So I come across hate on a regular basis that hate on the community. And sometimes, for the most part, it's just because it's something that they were taught or something they seen on television, just like in the same aspects of where as though they have some type of misconception about black people or people of different cultures because and I ask them, have you ever had a conversation? Have you ever like actually talked to somebody that's in the community? And it's the same thing as whereas though you seen your first daggone black person when you went to college. These people don't know. They just react and go by either what they was taught or some type of stereotypical thing or what they see on social media or television. They don't know the community. And the craziest thing is people pick on the community because guess what? If they're able to. Because if you pick on somebody's race or you pick on somebody, a female, it's a pushback and you get canceled. But trans people not people. Gay people ain't people. They weird. They different. Oh, they can be looked down on. That's who we can fuck with. And I look at it as where as though that's ridiculous because if you actually know people of the community, there are good people, there are bad people, just like in the heterosexual community, just like in any other one. But to just automatically just shit on them because of who they are, I can't stand for that. And I have to deal with this stuff. I've had conversations and had to shut people down at work. You ain't gonna talk like that in front of me. I don't get down like that. I don't use those terms. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? That's the true essence of being an ally. And I think I got off the topic about the holiday party, but I got wrapped up. But I've been drinking too, so I get riled.
You get ready
But
for
you
the
know what,
holiday.
Dion? I hear you.
No,
But you know what I tell
no, it's
people?
just Sunday.
Yeah, I tell people, let's come celebrate humanity. You know what I mean? Let's not get, if you don't want to get caught up in the, oh no, you're putting this on me, or I don't want to hear that. How about just celebrating humanity? Celebrating treating people okay, celebrating the fact that there are people in the world that are different than you, and that's okay. You ain't got to agree or disagree, just don't hate. Just celebrate the fact that everyone wants to be treated equal. I know that's like a cliche, but
Yeah.
I always go to people with the humanity angle when I see them maybe pull back when I start talking about celebrating the LGBTQIA lifestyle. So I
Yeah,
feel you on that, Dion.
listen. My number one
It's
line is we don't want you anyway. We already know who's in the community, and it's not you. So just
right.
come and have a good time. We're gonna
And
Yes,
laugh
that's
and
yeah,
bust up with you.
and that's
yes.
the whole thing. If you ever come to any of our events, it's not motivated by any type of political advantage or just that. No, a lot, especially the holiday party, is just breaking bread and just
Hmm.
partying and hanging out. It's not. It's no agenda, which you people like. And I said it. I don't give. You people like to use. They have some type of agenda to have some daggone fun, listen to some music, eat some food, and maybe drink some spiked ass fucking tea or some juice and just dance. Like it's just like it's nothing like extra. It's nothing to that extent. Whereas though you would feel like anybody can walk through those doors and feel wanted and accepted even
Right.
if you're not part of the community. It's not like, oh my God, this is not a place for me.
So
There
let's
is,
just clean it up. It's a family. When you come, it's a family vibe. That's what he's trying to say.
yeah, it's nothing. It's the, it's many. I think, shoot, last year it had to be as many allies there as people in the community. Well,
It was
it was a
more
heavy
probably.
it was a heavy population last year, very much so. Yeah, I mean, I didn't, but then again, I didn't do the head count because no one really, we don't care.
Well,
Like,
December 14th, come party with us. December
yes,
14th, come hang out with us, have a few drinks, laugh, fellowship, network, meet people in the community, meet allies. We're just going to have a ball. We're just going to, you can get dressed, look nice. It's a welcoming, as he said, it's family event. It's just wonderful. It's just a nice way to just relax, de-stress, um, and enjoy good people and good food.
yep, I agree.
All right, so I don't know how long I can be on here with y'all, but I hope that y'all,
We
whoever's
wrapping
out
up.
there, listen.
Wait a
You can
minute.
wrap it
Are we
up.
wrap? Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking. I'm
You
sorry. I
was
was
muting. I
on
thought
mute.
you was wrapping down.
No, I was on mute. But what I was saying is, please, if you're interested in coming to the holiday gala, on the screen is a QR code. The tickets right now are $40. When we initially started at the beginning of the year, they were in the $30 range. Um, the closer we get to this, and you wait too late, then you force us into an accommodation space to where the tickets are a little bit more. So I advise you get them now. This is the best time. Last year, people were coming at the end like, "Oh, I need a ticket, I need a ticket," and we was scraping for seats. So don't wait. It's an excellent event, family environment. We put a lot of work and effort into it because we love you and we want to see you there. With that being said, we are at our time. Join us next week at what time, y'all? Between 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
Yeah, around here. Yep,
Yes.
yep, yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're going to let you know more about the holiday party, how we feel about it as we get closer, and share some of the other wonderful things we got coming up with IME. But I'm signing off because it's Sunday and I don't know what everybody else trying to do, but I'm trying to relax and watch the
Yep.
Penguin.
Get ready for the
Okay.
work week tomorrow. I'm getting ready for my work
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
Crazy work week.
My alarm be going off in the next 6 hours, so I'll be
Yeah.
Oh,
doing that.
wow. All right. Well, good
Yep.
night, everyone.